Ready to go now? The batter now, Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
The pitch.
Robert.
That just misses. So we're off and running in game one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Hayes sprinting after it. And there's one down. So up next for Chicago, Trace Thompson.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1. Back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Brandon Drury in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And there's the strike. Thompson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Mateo has a beat on it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1.
Nope,
and that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone,
outside.
And it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And a pitch. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Jorge Mateo now. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's outside. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss. It was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. And they get the out on Smith. Out number 2.
Batting fourth. The first baseman, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Now fly ball to right center. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, digging in, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
1 strike.
And the 3-1. And it's caught for the out. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there.
1-1.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Check swing, and that's a ball. And now 2-0. There's a strike. And a pitch. Well struck right field. That one's back. Gone into the flag court. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1. And now Yoan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Can't get there, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Runner at first with 2 away. Gio Urshela steps in. And a strike. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Kim makes his way towards it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Austin Hayes.
The left fielder.
The wind and the pitch.
Hayes.
And downstairs. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Ground ball right side. Moncada gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And first offering is fouled off. Chris, that 2018 Red Sox team that won it all, J.D. Martinez was a vital cog in that offensive machine. Of course, Mookie Betts on that team as well, but Martinez led the majors with 130 runs batted in. He was outstanding. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes the 0-1. Next offering is outside. On the inside corner for a strike. That misses, and it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's Luis Urias. Off the plate, 1-0. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Urshela fires to first on the run. That's the third out. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the third inning, and now it's Luis Robert. First pitch just misses. Robert, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next pitch misses outside. 2-0.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And he takes a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And the right-hander deals.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So digging in, Trace Thompson. First offering misses the mark. Just missed. Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-0. Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Witt trying to get to it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. Brandon Drury to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Mateo on his horse. He makes the grab. 2 down. Eloy Jimenez now. Jimenez batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next pitch misses way outside.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And the 0-1. Zips it across, and Castellanos is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim.
The second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Lynn back to work. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2. The other way, and there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch.
That's in.
He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Hey!
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Hey!
And 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bounce to the left side. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single. First and second, no outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jorge Mateo. Kim over at second. Witt at first with no outs. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Runner around third. He will score, and a 2-1 ball game now. Not in time. He's safe. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Will Smith, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner around second. To third now, but he's safe. A run comes in on the play.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Ripped on a line. Robert makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Tapped in front of the plate. Slings to first, and there's 2 down. J.D. Martinez stands in.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One cool note on J.D. Martinez, he is the most recent player to hit 4 homers in a game. Only 18 guys have done it in big league history. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Just off the outside part of the plate. And there's ball 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramon Urias. Garrett Crochet gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Garrett Crochet.
0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to second. Nicely done for the out. Derek Hall steps to the plate for the White Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's fouled away.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Urias makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Here is Moncada.
Nope.
That misses, and it's 1-0. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight
that's
clip.
out.
Next pitch is outside.
Foul ball.
Grandal over at first with one away.
That's
The next
ball
pitch
three.
misses, and the count is 3-1.
Three ball, one
He
strike.
hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Count is 3-2.
At the belt and fires. And it's ball four. He missed down low. Gio Urshela to the plate. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch
that's
off the
outside.
plate. And the count even 1-1. Sends it to Perez. Got him. Luis Robert now. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball one. Second and third, 2 down. There's a strike. Witt under this one. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading
here's
off
the third
for
baseman,
the Orioles,
Luis
The
Urias.
third baseman, Luis Urias.
Ronaldo Lopez takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball
Your
game, so
attention,
this
please.
bullpen has some work
Now
ahead of
pitching
them.
for Chicago.
Best case scenario might be
Number
if he can
40,
come in here and get
Ronaldo
several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just
Now
not giving up, despite
second
what the
baseman.
count says.
Ha-Seong Kim.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Base knock center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base
The
hits
right
like that
fielder,
one
number
all
7,
day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Witt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Dive, and he's got it. Urshela to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1.
The center fielder,
Jorge
number
Mateo
3,
getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Mateo.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that's down and away.
1-1.
And that's
Nope, that's off the
outside.
plate.
Could be
Ball
some
2.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air out towards right center. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Slice down the right side. The 0-1
Off the
is
plate, ball
outside,
1.
and it's a ball and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It's out of here. A shot to left, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Right side. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Trace Thompson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. So a man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Brandon Drury. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No outs, runner on second. Next pitch is outside. Outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Thompson over at second, one down. On the ground, right side. Lays out. He's got it. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And Castellanos is out. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jimmy Lambert.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Got it by him for the K. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. In the air to make the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado?
That's right, in 2015.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2. Hits softly on the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the Orioles set down in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Derek Hall.
Your attention, please.
Leclerc, in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Leclerc.
Here comes a pitch.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Yeah.
Clips the corner. And that is strike 2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Grandal up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Here's the tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here is Yoan Moncada. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slap the other way, foul. Kicks and deals. And that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So 2 down. Next to hit, Gio Urshela. First pitch, and he just misses. Urshela measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Colombia. Witt makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. And now here is Luis Urias. And he deals.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Thompson hauls it in, and there's one away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ha-Sung Kim.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, base hit. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Witt, 22 years old. And he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. That hits the dirt, 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Hall over to second, double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Back now at Oriole Park, top of inning number 7, and now Luis Robert. Now a check swing, but he held up. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Drury, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hayes puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. And now the DH, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 3. Mateo pulls that one down. That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Mateo. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. That's out to center field. Robert hustling after it. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
Nope. Outside.
Falling
Outside,
behind
that's
2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1.
1-1.
And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one just misses. And the
2
count is
balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. Runner tags up for third. Urshela with a relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Hayes now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Mateo at third. Smith over at first with 1 away.
1 ball.
And now the count
2 strikes.
1-2 after the swing and the miss. Base hit and a run in to score. Moncada relay to second. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Man at first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, J.D. Martinez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one out to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 21, Matt Bush.
The pitch. And there's a strike. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. And next to hit for the Sox, Derek Hall. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Grandal in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. There's one. Over to Perez for the inning-ending double play. Back here at the ballpark, onto the bottom of the 8th, stepping in, Ramon Urias. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jake Diekman gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So the lineup flips over. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Thompson settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. And fouled off. Bush measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. 0-2 now.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
In the air, left side. Hayes sprinting after it. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Gio Urshela.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 63, Darwinton.
And that's in for a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they're down to their last out. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Luis Robert.
And first offering is fouled off. Mateo going back some more, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles claim game 1 here at home.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading
and
off
into
the
the box for
afternoon for
Baltimore,
Baltimore.
Bobby.
The right fielder, Bobby Witt Jr.
And the pitch. Not
ball,
even
no
close
strike.
there. So we're underway here in game 2. Fought off foul. There's a 1-1. There's a strike. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jorge Mateo now. Foul ball. Righty delivers. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
And a
That's the
ball
ball.
evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. 2 up, 2 down. And up to the
That's
plate
her.
is Will
The
Smith.
catcher, Will Smith.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. And here it comes. There's a strike. And
That's
ball
the ball.
1. The pitch.
Ball.
And that
Nope,
one off
that's
the
away.
outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Trace Thompson, the next to hit. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brandon Drury, just off the outside edge. Check swing didn't go, and it's 2-0.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
2-1 now. Yeah, there's the strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is J.D. Martinez. That one is absolutely belted way back there. It's out of here. J.D. Martinez takes him deep, and they add on. It's 2-0. And now Ramon Urias, center field. 1 down. Here's Luis Urias. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Ha-Seong Kim. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the 0-2. Right side, Moncada. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Here's Eloy Jimenez. The wind to kick the pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Urias to first in time, and Castellanos is out.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that squirts through. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. 1 down. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
No,
that one missed. Jimenez, the runner at third. Hall at first. 1 gone. Liner, base hit. Witt throws to second. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now Yoan Moncada. In for a strike. Strike one. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, top half of the third inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
That's in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Garrett Crochet on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
45, Garrett Crochet.
Now here is Jorge Mateo.
Whoa.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Inside just missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely.
Mateo runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
That misses off the outside edge. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Grandal in position, and there's one down. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering, and it just misses. Crochet measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And Martinez. Joe Kelly gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I'd venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
Now back
next to hit, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Here on the south side, here's the veteran shortstop, Gio Urshela. Green back to work. That's a strike. That's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless, hits triple digits regularly.
And it's 1-1. Yeah, he set a record in his second career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Witt makes the grab, and there's two gone. And here is Trayce Thompson. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that's ball one. Thompson goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. So now 1-2.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field
cuts on it and misses. That's out of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. And a pitch. That's inside.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-2. This to center field. And it falls. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
The right fielder, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Orioles, Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing went around.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Kim stands at first with one out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here on the south side. And the batter now, Brandon Drury. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Witt coming on. And there's one down. Eloy Jimenez now doubled his first time up. Up and in. Ball one. Mateo snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Derek Hall steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Low.
That misses the zone. 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 down. And now Yasmani Grandal. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jorge Mateo.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Will Smith.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvador Perez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot. And a count 1-2. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. And they get Perez for the out. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Moncada. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And a strike in there. 2-2 now. Witt towards the line. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Urshela in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings and misses. And 1-1. And a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Mateo going back. Still going back. Gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. And now it's Luis Robert. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that's outside. Green, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Baker.
And now it's going to be Trace Thompson. That one's in there, 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
Strike
That
one.
one's in there, and that is strike one. Robert off of first with 2 away. And that one gets down, fair ball. Next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. And the
Nope,
first
that's off
pitch
the plate.
misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And it one hops the wall. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up. It's 4-4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Your attention,
Nick
please.
Castellanos at the plate now.
pitching for the Orioles.
Really nice swing in his last
Number
at bat. Shot a
43,
line drive into center field.
The White Sox.
In there for strike one. That one pushed foul. Oh, and 2 now. In the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, Austin Hayes. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ronaldo
attention,
Lopez.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Urshela to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the
Now
6th.
batting, designated
J.D.
hitter,
Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
J.D. Martinez, part of that Red Sox team that won over 100 games in 2018 and won it all. He was one of their top hitters and has had a really good stretch where he's been one of the top sluggers in baseball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Ramon Urias. Swings through that
No
one.
balls.
0-1. That clips a corner. In the dirt. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. The pitch. Loaisiga, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Mateo has a beat on it, makes the catch, and a quick out number 1.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Pulls that one foul. And a foul ball. That missed
1-2.
inside. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. The pitch. Kim. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here is Yohan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And that is the inning. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Luis Urias. Lopez back to work. Swings through that. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. A dive. Nice stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
White Sox going with a new arm, Aaron Bummer.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
First pitch, just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Rip to short. Urshela to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back. Luis Robert now. Here comes a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And misses inside. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Makes the grab, 1 away. Trace Thompson steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and...
that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Your attention, please. Now,
if you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Thompson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And the 1-0. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the 3-0 finds the zone. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he pumps it a strike.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Urias. Quick feed to second for one. Over to Perez for the inning-ending double play. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to begin the eighth, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And it's fouled away. Bummer deals. Foul ball still 0-2. Tied at 4. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
3 balls.
And that one is inside. This one in the air center field. Racing makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. This one popped up. Urshela under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Salvador Perez, the next to hit for the Orioles. A new pitcher in the game, Liam Hendricks. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 31.
And takes low for ball
1 ball, no strikes.
Hendricks.
Slider clips the corner. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. High in the air, out to right. Castellanos gets under it. And that is that. Back here on the south side. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Just missed. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Number 48, Kyle Gibson.
And now, Derek Hall. There's a strike. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. That one is back. Bangs off the wall. Kim with a relay home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Grandal stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
A
Your
move
attention,
coming at third
please.
base. And
Now
on a pinch run for the White Sox, Trent
Number
Grisham.
1.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Grisham.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Got the job done to put them up by 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Urshela in the box here lets that one go for a ball. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And it's into the gap. They're waving Grandal home. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. Witt going back. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home.
No.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Drury stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Robert on at second with 2 down. Next one misses. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. 0-1. Hendricks, a 6-foot righty, 235 pounds, and he's a native of Australia. Next pitch is outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short, Urshela. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here is J.D. Martinez. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Ramon Urias. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In there. And so now 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert, in there at the knees, so we're off and running in Game 3. Strike 2.
That was absolute gas.
No
Triple
balls, 2
digits on the
strikes.
gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets to it, on to first, gets
He's out.
him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Trace
0-1's the
Thompson
count.
stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The
That's a
next
ball.
offering misses. 1 ball, 1
One
strike.
ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Brandon Drury to the plate. First
Oh, that's
offering
just out.
misses the mark. Just
that's outside.
missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate.
Ball
You
3.
may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Full.
Swing and a miss. Got him. Strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the first. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's your 1. Bunted back towards the mound. Nice grab. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's in there for strike 1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you
Oh,
can
that's
drop
out.
one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
2 balls, no
Outside,
strikes,
that's
the
the ball.
count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Austin Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Ball and a strike. That one missed.
2-1.
That to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able.
Dives. What a play. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. In the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In there for strike 1. Rodriguez. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Castellanos into second, and he's got a double. At the plate, Derek Hall. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
That one just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
The
wind in the pitch. Popped up first base side. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Luis Urias.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Luis.
That one's in there, 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. Urshela has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch is popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. And now Yoan Moncada. First pitch just misses. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smith moving under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Gio Urshela steps in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Urshela, in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. The pitch. And a count 1-2. 1-2 now. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
That's back there. And gone. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Trace Thompson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's downstairs and outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. In there at the knees for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. And he deals. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Witt Jr.
The right fielder, Bobby Witt Jr.
The line to kick the pitch. Clevenger, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, caught. Jorge Mateo now, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Moncada on the run, sends it over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one hammered center field. That's back there. It's out of here. He crushes that one to center field, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In the air, right field, Castellanos makes the play. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Brandon Drury. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one opts against the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch just misses. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin
Clevenger back to work.
Hayes.
Out to short. Urshela to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now J.D. Martinez. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play to first. On the money, nice play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ramon Urias. Check swing. He held up. And that is ball 1. Chop back up the middle. On to first. Play made. That ends the inning. And welcome back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
You know, these White Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. That's down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one in the air center field. Mateo hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Here is Moncada. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 1-1. That one fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And that one missing low.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. Gio Urshela to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Kicks and deals. And delivers outside. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. The pitch.
Full count.
Urias. And the White Sox go quietly. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. The wind of the pitch. Ball
1-0.
one, no strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground
The
ball,
batter,
but it was
number
absolutely
7,
hammered through the
second baseman,
infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. Sack bunt towards third. Drury. Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Robert. Swing and a miss,
the count.
and that's strike 1. And ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now at the plate, Trace Thompson. And that's in there for strike 1. Thompson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Out to short, sends it to Perez, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 86, Clark Schmidt.
Drury stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Witt settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a speed threat. Jorge Mateo. Clevenger back to work. And a foul ball. And a pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Foul ball there. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now
and here's the catcher, Will Smith. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Perez, the next to hit, takes outside.
That's
next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's a full count. Smith leads off first with 1 away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jimmy Lambert into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Hayes
That's
up for
out.
the third time here. Watches that one miss. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive
Ball
on this
that's
next pitch.
outside.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild
That's
right
out.
out of the
Ball
gate.
4.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Martinez up to bat next. Lays off
Ball
for a
1,
ball.
no strikes.
So 2 balls,
2 balls,
and no
no
strikes. And now 2-1.
2 balls,
As a hitter,
1
you
strike.
got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Now it's the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball, that's out.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's
Nope, off the
outside.
plate.
Boog,
Ball
in
2.
situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything
2-2
down.
count.
And now it's even up. Lifted in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. They've cleared the bases. It's 6-1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're...
Thompson makes the catch, inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Eloy Jimenez now. And the pitch.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Righty delivers. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Slice down the right side. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. Now 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Derek Hall steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Kim whips it to first. That takes care of Grandal. Yeah. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So they bring on the veteran, Robert Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a foul ball, third base side.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run.
Out.
And that is the inning. We go to the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Yoan Moncada. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0. And here it comes. Hayes takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Brian Baker.
And now it's Luis Robert. That's in there. Strike one. That one missing inside. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, you swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that should be extra bases. Urshela around second, headed for third. Throw cut off to first.
No, he's in
Tries to get back and save. So up next for Chicago, Trace Thompson. First pitch, and he just misses. Urshela on third. Robert over at first with one away. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He pulls into second as a run scores. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So one out with two aboard. Brandon Drury steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. That's strike two. That's a little bit low. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78, Yennier Cano.
There's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Robert on his way around third.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
0-2 as he waves at that one. First and second, 2 down. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-handed reliever. And that ball is out of here. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and we are all tied up. It's 6-6. Next to hit, Derek Hall. Fouled off left side. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Grandal in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering is down low. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Will Smith. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Oh, that got away from him.
I got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
Perez in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Going to count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Nope. Outside.
And it's even up. The pitch. And that just misses.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Got him. 1 away.
Now batting. The left fielder,
Austin Hayes. The next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, you get yourself into scoring position.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Martinez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. They say it went. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 3-1. And he deals. In for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the
Now
inside
batting,
right there.
Shortstop.
Ramon Urias now at the plate.
Urias.
Aaron Bummer comes on now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox.
First offering misses the mark.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play. And here is Luis Urias. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Bummer deals. Look out!
Timeout.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert on the move. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging from third. Cut off, now a throw home. Safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it
Outside,
simple.
that's
Runner
the ball.
third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it gets away from Grandal. At the belt and fires. Inside,
inside.
just missed. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases
Now
loaded.
pitching for
Just
the
has to
Chicago.
execute one
Number
pitch at a
31.
time to try to get out of this.
Liam Hendricks.
And that one hammered back there. 1 run across. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And it's now a 6-run lead. And next for the Orioles, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself.
Out.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here is Yoan Moncada.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 21, Matt Bush.
The pitch. And there's a strike. Bush, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right-hander kicks, deals. And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gio Urshela. And the first
Whoa,
pitch
that's
misses
just
for
out.
ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack
Ball, that's
hitters
outside.
even if you give up a solo shot.
Check
That's
swing, no appeal. And there's the strike. Diving, makes the grab. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Robert now. And he swings and misses,
0-1
and it's
the count.
0-1. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.